All right, let's talk about social media graphics. Pictures are so much more likely to get engagement than just a text message on its own. People love to see pictures. Just think about how you use social media. You scroll down through the newsfeed or you look through all of the different texts, and the ones that have a graphic that grabs you are really what pull you in. So let me just show you some samples of social media graphics, and I'm also going to show you in terms of price point, high, medium, and free, or low. So the first set of graphics I'm going to show you, these first two, these are ones that I actually had professionally designed. And the reason why I spent money on these graphics and hired a really good designer was because it was for something that was going to produce a lot in sales. So this wasn't just marketing for the sense of social engagement. This was like, I need people to come to this event. We're selling from this event. There was income on the back end. And so I put more money in when it's something that I directly want to generate sales. So this was one of the graphics that I had created. This was another one of the graphics that I had created. There was a couple more. So I had 4 different graphics. If you're promoting an event and you really want it to get a lot of visibility, but you don't want people to get sick of seeing you, one strategy is get more than one graphic so that you're not posting the exact same graphic time and time again, and people look at them, oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, okay, that's cool. And at some point, after seeing it enough times, you're like, you know what, I do want to go to that. So these are professional graphics that I had done. I actually really like them. I thought they turned out beautifully, and I like how they're clean. They look really clear. Okay, next level is something that I did on Upwork. So I did pay for this graphic as well, but again, it was less expensive, and you can see there's a definite distinction in terms of quality. These ones, the first level, were created by somebody who not just does graphic design, but somebody who also does branding. And so they were trying to help elevate the brand. Whereas this was just somebody who did graphic design. It was simply matching colors and putting in the information that I asked them to. So that's the next level of quality. Now I want to show you a free graphic that I created myself. So this is a social media graphic that I created for myself. I actually created it for my church. I've been recently put in charge of media for my church. And so this is a graphic that I created, and I created on a free resource called Canva. So when you're looking at graphics, the first thing you need to look at is, what is it that you really need? Do you need a high quality graphic because it's something that's going to be branded, that's going to generate sales, that needs to look really, really super sharp? A lot of times if you create the brand, then you can take that and you can plug in your own things. So you can get someone to create for you a social square that you can change out the text, but it kind of looks like your thing. Do you need something that's it's going to kind of go to your own community, so you want it to look good, but it's not necessarily needing to be high quality? Then Upwork.com is a great place. And if you just want something that it needs a picture to go along with it, but you're not necessarily looking to be married to that graphic forever, then Canva.com is a really great resource. And I want to go ahead and see if I can get my screen share to work here and show you a little bit about Canva.com. You can create on there social squares, you can create on there social banners, you can create on there even like email banners. There's a lot of things that you can do on there. Let's get this up and running. So Canva, here's Canva, and you can kind of see different things that you can create on Canva. You can see these are all just drafts, so a lot of these that you can see that I've created, that's not the final version or what I actually used. But let's say that we want to create a social square. Okay, so now we can come on and we can choose a template for our social square. So there's a lot of great holiday ones on here right now. I love that they also kind of mix them up. So let's say that I want to do, and you can see which ones are free and which ones are not free. But let's say that I want to create Happy Holidays graphic. So I can pull this one up and I could just take it straight as it is, or I can add in text. Maybe I want to add in a little logo like this. And I'm not saying that I would do this, but I just want to show you how simple it can be. Amy Walker Consulting. And I could write in here, wishing you the best this holiday season. So, and then you can change the color. I can make it, let's make it green to stand out. Okay, so that looks like a hot mess right now. I'm not trying to make this seem like this is what you should do. I'm just trying to give you ideas. Okay, so let's go back to the main site. So you can do social squares. And there are some, you know, they do have some good templates. And then you can create your Instagram post. You can also do Facebook covers, and then if you click more, you can do Facebook app, a Tumblr graphic, Instagram post, Facebook post, social media. You can even go down and create blog graphics, marketing materials, and then they've got the social media headers. These are the right size for each of them. So this is the Facebook event. This is the YouTube thumbnail, the Tumblr banner, YouTube channel art, Twitter header, Google+, Facebook cover, email header. What I love about this is they're all the right size, so you don't have to go and figure out exactly what size they're going to be. And then these are even ads. So there's a lot that you can do. I want to show you one more thing here. Let's pretend we're doing a Pinterest graphic. You can upload your own pictures. So if I want to upload, I can do this. I can put my picture in here. I can make it, you know, bigger so that it fits the size of the picture. Now that one's not meant to be made that big, but I could. I can also then add in global wealth leaders. I can add in, if I want to go to text, text has a lot of graphics in here. It also has pictures that as you go down farther and keep scrolling, sorry, my internet's being slow. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's all it has because I'm in a Pinterest graphic. Some of them, if you choose, they'll give you actually, make sure my video is still working. Some of them will actually give you pictures and clip art and things that you can put in. Most of what's on there is free. Sometimes though they'll charge you for an image, so you would pay $1 to get a specialty image that you want to be able to put in there. So that is some tips for you for making social graphics. And I'm going to challenge each of you. This is your homework for this video. I want you to each make one social graphic that you can share, something that's fun to look at, something that's going to enhance your post. Maybe it could be a quote that goes along with what you're saying. Maybe it's a picture of your product. Maybe it's a picture of somebody using your product. But make one social graphic that you can post, and then I want you to watch how the engagement is different from if you just did it as text alone. Okay, that is your video on social sharing or social graphics. Have fun getting creative.